I'm here in the Kentucky Historical Society's archival storage room, and I'm here with Sara Elliott, who is director of our Historical Resources team. And Sara, as you know, George Washington's birthday is coming up, and you wanted to spend a little time telling us about a George Washington artifact we have here.
That's true. Sometimes in the archival world, something comes along that makes you stop and go, "Oh wow, that is really cool." And this piece is one of those. This is a survey that George Washington did. It's of some land that he owned in what is now Grayson County. In 1788, he bought somewhere around 5,000 acres of land. The interesting thing, well, it's interesting that he bought the property, but the more interesting thing, I think, is that he saw a copy of Filson's map of Kentucky, and down in that area near the Rough River, he saw a little note that said abundant iron ore. And this is what made him want to buy this property as, I guess, land speculation. So he bought the 5,000 acres. A few years later, it turns out he had purchased the land from Henry Lee. And the deed said that he had paid him 600 pounds, but in reality, he traded a horse for it. So it's the, kind of the horse trading kind of story. Turns out Henry Lee sold the exact same property to Washington's cousin, Alexander Spotswood. And when Spotswood came out to Kentucky to check out the property, he found out that Henry Lee had double sold the property. Long story short, they decided that George Washington could keep the property and Spotswood would let go of his claim to it. The property we know that this was George Washington's handwriting, his drawings, because there's a letter at the National Archives where he describes the surrounding property, and he talks about that he's doing his own drawing based on these previous surveys and land deeds. So we know for sure that this really was done by George Washington.
So where in Kentucky is this property located today?
It's in what's now Grayson County, down near Rough River.
Great.
Yeah. But I have to point out, George Washington was never here, and so he never saw this property. And so it's really amazing that his survey here is as detailed as it is without actually having seen it.
So just one of many wonderful objects and artifacts located here at the Kentucky Historical Society. For George Washington's birthday, we're happy to share this with you.
If history is important to you, please like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with your family and friends.